how did you, for example, a typical 1.5 hours classroom, right? When you actually converted, especially a content like OBHR, which is really like you can go threads by thread. How did that one class convert to an online piece?
Okay.
It's not like, it
I
not
get
be
it.
as structured, but yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I think what you're asking is very right. So let me tell you, see, often what happens is we don't talk of our failures
Okay.
as much, right? I mean, everybody says, oh, this people management course, and yeah, very nice, Diljit, very nice. But I think it was possibly the most difficult year for me because the first thing I did was I picked the area that I'm really strong in when I came to shoot. Okay? Performance management, I had worked in that area for 20 years. My consulting work was there. My teaching work was there. I knew it, right? I had slide deck. I had case studies. I had everything. So I said, okay, this is the place I'm going to start from. Okay. The beauty about technology is you can start any module and you can fit from the 5th module to the 1st module and it's fine.
Oh, you started with the different.
So I started with 5th module.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Because
that's more your strength.
My strength, right? Look, so first I'll tell you, I came in to shoot. And then I just couldn't get my act together. You must remember that the camera does not have all the sophistication that we have today. So there are 2 cameras. There is a teleprompter. And I'm standing there and trying to shoot. I mean, first you put anybody in front of a camera, right? You become conscious.
And that was your first time. Of course, you would have done interviews.
Yes, but not...
That's different.
Yeah.
From actually recording.
Absolutely. Imagine there are no students and you're talking. And you have to pretend that there are students and they are all listening to you. And then you have to prompt what the student is likely to think. And so you don't really know how quite to cope with that, right? And then I shot. Shot for some 1.5 hours. And then not quite sounding right. I'm trying to figure out what's going to come before this. Okay. And what will come after this. And then, of course, the team turned around and said, don't worry, you can always edit it, plug it. Don't worry about... From a technology point of view, sense. Yes. But from a pedagogy and content point of view,
you were not able to structure
I could not see the flow clearly. Okay? So, after this disaster, this was totally unmitigated disaster of a magnitude.
It's almost like a new actor coming.
Totally. Don't even talk about it. Yeah. And then on top of that, I'm getting to watch my video. Okay. I said, I'm quitting. I'm not going to do the course. It was really bad. And imagine, it just dented my confidence so badly.
Okay.
I said, I'm not shooting.
And you were the early adapter. Right?
Exactly. And then, of course, I go to my colleagues, okay? All of whom finished their recording.
Okay.
So I walk up and I ask my colleague saying, you're done? Yeah. No problem at all. And then I'm saying, what's wrong with me? And then I said, how did you do it? Well, one was finance professor, okay? So he turned around and he told me that I put everything and then I did this and then, I just went and shot, used the teleprompter. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. So I decided I'll script.
Okay. Which is not your thing at all.
Now, I came to shoot with the script. And that was worse. After 30 minutes, I realized that I cannot do with a script.
Yeah.
And then I said, let's stop the shoot today. Not happening. Okay. Let's go back. And then I went and met another colleague who was teaching marketing course. Okay. So then I said, what do you do? So he said, I take the slide deck. But I also do examples, and then at that I shoot free flow. And then I said, okay, let me try that. So then I brought the slides, and then but then, unlike marketing, the people dimension is such that you can't present an idea and provide a case. They kind of happen together.
Correct.
So if I am, let's say, talking about culture, organization culture, right? I'll bring some little bit of structure. There are stories, there are myths, there are organizational policies. They kind of come together in that module. So how do you separate these dimensions in a way that the learner is able to get it, but at the same time, you are comfortable talking about it? Okay. So then I said, this is not working. Then I went back and then I said, okay, I must do some original thinking. And at that point in time, also I realized that the more you delay coming to the studio because of your own fears, the worse you become. Because when you come back, your learning curve is back to where it was when you started. Okay? So 2 experiences, and then I froze. So again, after 3 months when I come, the studio is appearing new, everything is up.
Yeah.
At that point in time, Vijay said, why don't we come and shoot? Okay? And it was truly trial and error, but we got all the modules in place.
The structure was more in place.
Okay. So by then we knew that we had to get the structure. So we had all the structure modules in place. Within the modules, I had key themes. And that made it a little easy. So we knew that we are shooting theme by theme by theme, and there's a flow between the module and the theme. But when you started getting into the theme, I realized that in each theme, there is something that has to go into the PowerPoint, and there's something that is evolving in the session as I'm talking. So quite laborious, but Vijaya started recording what I shot.
Okay.
So let me tell you. Yeah. So I'm, let's say, talking about organization culture. These are the aspects of it. There are 4 dimensions to it. This is how you look at it. And then I'm improvising, right?
Correct.
And organizations which have a strong culture. So think about the organizations that have lived 100 years. Okay? And then I'm talking about, look at the House of Tatas or look at any of these. What do you think makes them distinct? Now, Vijaya would record this on the phone. Okay? And somewhere I will start rambling, right? Because the coherence is not there. And then I'm trying to link some ideas. And then we would pause the recording. And then I would say, why am I getting lost here? I want to say something more concrete. And then she'll play it on her phone.
Oh, okay. So it's suddenly you are getting...
Then I'm getting ideas on the flow.
Okay.
And then we are also getting more concrete in terms of how I have said it.
Okay.
And so almost a large part of the difficult modules, difficult units in the module, right? The themes, we shot like that.
Interesting. These are methods that got evolved on the way, on the process that you...
Exactly.
You were,